Now, this is a dashboard worth presenting. So whether you're trying to get into this or your manager or supervisor just asked you to create a dashboard, but you don't quite know exactly how to do that, well, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to create a powerful dashboard. We'll build everything directly in the Wazuh dashboard so you can follow along step by step. This is exactly how you create a dashboard in Wazuh. All right, so let's start creating us some dashboards. If you already have Wazuh installed, I'm assuming that you do. I'm currently using version 4.12 at the current time of making this video. So let's get started. So you want to go over here and go to your dashboard section. And if you haven't created a dashboard, you're going to come up with this screen of create new dashboard. So let's go ahead and create new dashboard. So let's start fresh with the new dashboard and give it a title. So you want to go ahead and save this and give it a title. I'm going to name mine SOC Ops 24-hour overview. All right. I'm not going to store the time up for this dashboard itself. We'll do that in the panels once we get there. If you want to add a description, you can. For the sake of this video, I'm not going to add a description. And so we're going to save it. And now we have our dashboard created and we have a title for the dashboard. So now we're going to start creating the panels for our dashboard. So you want to click edit. And now that we're in here, matter of fact, we want to, let's just change the time. Let's go ahead and get our time good. So we want to do the last 24 hours. All right. So that's a part of our title here, the last 24 hours. And we want this to refresh every 5 minutes. All right. We want to refresh this every 5 minutes. I'm going to hit start on that, apply. So every 5 minutes, our panels will refresh. So let's go ahead and start off, create our first panel. Our first panel, we're actually going to do metrics. I'm going to do a metric panel. If I can find it. Oh, here it is. Right beside. Oh my gosh. So you want to make sure that you choose your source. Your source is going to be alerts. So I'm going to choose alerts. And as you can see here, going to refresh every 5 minutes. Our count is going to be our metric is going to be metric count. You can change the name if you want to. I'm not going to change the name, but this metric actually gives us a total number of alerts in the past 24 hours. We don't need to make any changes here just yet, so we're going to go ahead and save that. Yeah, go ahead and save that, and we're going to label it total alerts. Alerts. And then click add to dashboard after saving. If you want to add a description, you can. Not. So we're going to hit save and return. So now we have our first dashboard. That's our first, or not dashboard, but our first panel. So let's go ahead and create our second panel. And this time we're actually going to do a histogram. Do I have that as available? No, we don't have histogram. So we'll just do a horizontal bar chart. And we'll do a vertical bar. Do vertical bar. Alerts. And then, all right, so now we're going to see our metrics over here. We got metrics and accesses, or Y and X axis. Our X axis, Uni bar, yeah, bar, mode stacked. Mm, let me go back here. Let me go back. Let me go back here for a second here. Great new. Let's try a line. There we go. Let's do a line. Let's do a line instead. Um, you got your panel settings, your x-axis and y-axis, and then we have our data here. Okay. So our x-axis, we're actually going to do a timestamp. The count. Here we go. X-axis. Label. On turn kit position bottom. On mode normal. Straight. Okay. Left. Left. Scale that. All right. We'll do a count. What is this? Okay. X-axis at the bottom. Yes. See if we can add our data here. For our x-axis, we're going to select the aggregation. And we're going to do a date histogram. Timestamp. We'll say by the second. Oh, no. We'll do minutes. Let's do minutes. And we're going to label this as alerts timeline. No, we're not going to do a custom label there. We want to do a custom label there. Not yet. Not yet. So let's see how that looks. Okay. Then our y-axis going to be count. Oh. And the point of this is it is a line chart so we can easily see alert activity over time and easily spot the spikes like this one here. Select an option to or create a custom value. We chose minute. Oh. At timestamp. Okay, that's good. That's good. Can I change the time? How do I change the time? 20 minutes, 30 seconds. Okay. Let's see. Let's try 15. Yeah. And then update. Okay, so you have to type it in here. All right, so we're going to save this and we're going to call this alerts over time. All right, so we have our 2 panels here. Now we're going to add another panel. And this one is actually going to be alerts by severity. Here we break um, alerts down by severity level. We're going to use the Wazuh rule. Levels run from 0 to 15. I'm filtering for 7 and above to focus on higher priority events. And this one's going to be a bar. Alerts. Got a bucket here. X-axis, Y is going to be the count. We're going to keep Y as the count. Our bucket here is going to be X-axis. And we're actually going to use rule.level. So we're going to we can go by terms here. The field rule by dot level. Rule level, metric count. And we're going to do ascending. Say 5. Add 1 here. Filter. I do that? No, I cannot. Yeah, we'll leave that like that. Custom metric. Unique count, GOM, tower rank. We'll just leave it at count. Update here. So now we have our bar. Let me see something here. Settings. We can change the filters later, but let's go ahead and save this, and we're going to call it alert. So if you look at it here, you can see that, okay, these are alerts ascending. So if it's above 7, you can see it here. And then let's say we click on this. Clone it, edit the title, inspect, maximize. This is how we would inspect it here. So we got severity level, all the alerts that's above 7, that's 101. Above 10, 65. Well, that's between above 10. All right. And let's create one more. We'll do a again, choose alerts and a bucket here, X-axis, x-axis. And I'm gonna use terms, fill, groups, keyword. That's not. Be a metric of count. So this right here is going to tell us which group of rules are triggering the most often. And we're going to do the top 10. Do the top 10. And then let's see here. Let's do descending. So the most is at the top. Yeah. So these are going to be the top 10. And then we can change the name. Well, we'll change the name when we save it. So these are the top category of rules that's triggering the most often. So this is how you create a dashboard in Wazuh. Then we can save this. Make sure you save it. And then we go over here to our dashboards, and now we see we have our dashboard. We can easily just click into it, and voila. Now we have our dashboard where we can easily come to and see our top alerts, alerts over time, alerts by severity, top rule groups. So let's say we wanted to create a heat map. All right, we're gonna do a heat map. Okay. I'm gonna do x-axis keyword. Do we have to do count? I do numbers. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. X-axis. And we're gonna choose tactic. Is that where does it say the top 10? Let's say the top 10, and then the x-axis. Scroll down. Again, we'll do terms. And we'll do technique. Update that. And now we have our heat map. Back over here. Bring the red. You change the colors here. Right now it's right. We can do, let's say, top. How does that look? Oh, that's the legend. That's where the legend is at. So, right. Go. Linear log, square. Yeah. You can add how many colors you want. So let's say we want say 8. Let's say 8 colors. So I'll give you a different range of the 8 colors, 8 ranges of things. Let's say you want to do 10. You can change 10. So from like 0 to 5 to 110. Just being the most here. If you wanted to show the labels, it makes it easier for you to see. 1 5 62. You can see where it's at. 19 512 155. I mean 158. Go that route. And you can change it from let's see here. Oh crap. You have different options to change it. But we're not gonna put it back here to count. And you can change it to however you want. Significant terms, histogram, date range. Oh, that won't give us what we're looking for. So we are gonna have to use, let's say, specific terms. It gives us a different overview of things. Same thing here. So let's say we want to go to 10. We don't need advanced. And then once you're done, you save it. We'll call it You have your dashboards. And then we would just save it. And voila. Your dashboards and your visualizations. So you can easily make sure that your manager, your supervisor, is happy. They like visuals. Here you are.